What's a truth you learned way too late in life that most people still aren't ready to hear? People aren't against you so much as they are for themselves. Absolute bars. People are fine with the greater good as long as it doesn't conflict with their personal comfort or desires in any way. Most people spend their entire lives performing for others' approval instead of living authentically, and by the time they realize no one actually knows the real them, they've already sacrificed decades to a version of themselves they never chose. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful what we pretend to be. Kurt Vonnegut. We buy things we don't need, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't like. Fight Club. I can't remember exactly where I heard this, possibly from an Alan de Botton lecture, but way back in time, when humans used to live in tribal communities, the group's approval was the difference between life and death. If you did something to upset the group and they kicked you out, you'd pass away. So I think humans still operate this way to some extent, since we still need to keep in with society in order to sustain ourselves. But at the same time, I feel like I've been masking my whole life, and what you've said resonates with me. I don't even know who I really am anymore. Don't work harder for other people than you work for yourself. Some people are bottomless pits who take advantage, no one to move on. Keep enthusiastically working for your own happiness, health, skills, knowledge, abilities, and pay it forward, not backward with guilt. I used to apologize for taking up space, while everyone treated me like free labor. 1 year of brutal boundaries and stubborn self-care later, I wear my time like armor. Do not feel guilty for choosing yourself. This is an extension of my truth, which is, other people do not think about you, ever, unless you're right in front of them. Stop wondering what other people think, because they're doing the same thing and very worried about what you think, etc. Just be kind and do what makes you happy. Also, everyone has stuff going on in their life, and 99% of people don't really care about you, which is either depressing or liberating depending on how you look at it. Most people ain't thinking about you as much as you think they are, low. Just because you deserve something doesn't mean you're going to get it, and vice versa. I think most people learn this early and disregard it until some major event in their life reminds them, life isn't fair. Just because someone is a nice person to you doesn't mean they're horrible to someone else. Some people just won't like you, regardless of how nice you are. Some of the people you think is friends are not really your friends. Stop searching for ultimate happiness or the perfect job and be grateful for what you have. Also, get therapy sooner. No one really cares, so just do your thing. No one is coming to save you. Only your choices now can impact your trajectory. Just because you feel a certain way doesn't make it a truth. This too shall pass. I used to think only idiots could get brainwashed. I know a lot of intelligent people who are easily manipulated by media and algorithms. I realize it's a minority of people who are capable of independent thinking, and it's not necessarily correlated with intelligence. Every relationship has its season. Some will be longer than others. You should give each relationship your intention and attention in an authentic way. When the other person pulls away or you need to pull away, allow the relationship to end with grace. Don't take everything so personal. I've learned most people are not against you, but rather for themselves. Don't be upset when someone tries harder for a promotion or anything like that. It's not that they don't want you to have it. They just want it too. It's not personal. Many people choose to be stereotypes because it's easier than figuring out who they actually are. This is similar to Gopher 30,000's insight, but not identical. I noticed it my second year in uni and kept watching for the next 50 years to see when it stops. It doesn't. People want truth, honesty, and logic until it's inconvenient or uncomfortable because it conflicts with their beliefs or what they merely want to be true. Then they run from those things like they're the plague. Life is rigged by powerful people, and they'll lie, cheat, and steal to keep their stranglehold. You can become disabled at any time. Your disability can become more severe on any given day. The world around you expects to get on with your life as if you are not disabled. If you don't agree with something, you don't have to participate. Don't like Spotify's current business practices and it inhibits your listening experience? You don't have to have a Spotify subscription. Don't like Facebook and how it's turned into a cesspool that's just been getting worse and worse? You don't have to have a Facebook. Don't like the comments you read on Reddit and it makes you heated and you start responding and adding to the flames? Did you know that you don't have to respond? You don't even have to read it all. No one's forcing your participation. Don't like Target and their politics and prices? If you live in somewhere where there's a Target, there's definitely other options, and you don't have to shop at Target. Your dollars and your time are your currency. If you don't like a company, don't spend your currency there. No one's forcing you to participate. Someone who is tired of hearing friends complain about things they absolutely have control over. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Don't undervalue making money, saving, and investing, especially when you're young. Bad habits, smoking, drinking, making poor food choices, all affect you whether you feel it or not at the time. The way you choose to live your life is an investment or withdrawal from your future health. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay. You spend so much energy trying to be enough for everyone else, but the truth is, most people are too wrapped up in their own lives to care, and that's actually freeing once you accept it. You can't heal what you don't acknowledge, like all of it. The shadow work, your mistakes, your trauma, all of it. School actually matters. I get to work at 3:30 every morning and get home after 5 every night, 6 days a week. Maybe if I was a better student, I could live like a regular person. In almost all cases, you can't change people, and they'll resent you for trying, regardless of how much they might insist they want to change. Also, when people tell you their troubles, usually they don't want your advice. They just want you to feel like you understand and validate them. Stop drinking. You don't get what you deserve without asking for it. The "if I do good work, my employer will reward me" fallacy. It's all rigged, so do you no matter what. This is not a meritocracy. They just frame it that way so you'll fall in line. Most of us don't keep the kid inside us alive, just to tantrums. Common sense is not common. Charisma tends to merit success significantly more than the grind. Being kind and generous to others is more beneficial to you than you realize. Most of your friends really don't care about you, just what you can do for them. Rich, powerful people have no friends, just leeches jockeying for their attention, which is why they're so miserable. Being middle-aged hurts way more than expected. Also, probably should teach them youngins about peri and menopause. Y'all ladies got too much stuff to deal with to literally give a hoot, and God forbid another man tries to explain some things. When it comes to money, there's no such thing as family. You can't fix him. It's not stress at work, bad parents, his football team didn't win, the children were annoying, you're annoying, the in-laws are annoying, being worried about money, being worried about his health, or not getting enough intimacy or having disabled children. It's about his need for control and using mistreatment to get it. He will repeat the cycle with his next partner. You will not have enough love or submission to make him happy. He will never be happy, and he will never have enough of anything. Even when he has total control over what you do, who you see, money, housing, the amount of time you spend on your children and not him, he will still want more. He will break you. It's not because you didn't try enough or love him enough or orbit him with your only reason for living is to make him happy. It will never fill the void inside him. It is not you. It's him. You have to write your own story. Sure, some of what happens to you is out of your control, but it's your story. Own it and go in the direction you see fit. It's not about you. Someone randomly yells at you for no apparent reason. Not about you. Sometimes someone is having a bad day, and you just happen to be on the firing line. This is a very basic example, but can be applicable to many scenarios. The love you have for yourself is worth more than the love of anyone else. You don't need all that stuff. For the most part, buying new stuff doesn't improve your happiness. At best, it distracts you from dissatisfaction for a while. If you don't like something about your life, you're the only one who can fix it. Maybe you can't fix the thing itself, but you're the only one who can manage how you feel about it, how you process it and cope with it, and what you do about it moving forward. It's so easy to give up on yourself, to never do the hard stuff, but ignoring it is the absolute worst thing you can do. Nobody can fix it for you. Focusing on the negativity is not worth it. Alcohol is a poisonous substance, and the government only legalizes it for money. Alcohol is a poisonous substance, and the government only legalizes it for money. Truth is relative. True things are always true, don't get me wrong, but what true things are relevant to an argument, court case, or theory is what makes truth relative. Truth is relative. True things are always true, don't get me wrong, but what true things are relevant to an argument, court case, or theory is what makes truth relative. People who supported you